according to a tweet from Sean Murray, who is the managing director for Hello Games for No Man's Sky, he received loads of death threats over video game delay for No Man's Sky, which is supposed to come out later next month or August. For one article that I read, it's supposed to come out August 9th. So take it for what it's worth. I already said my piece on video game delays, and Is Gaming Still Fun Part 6 video. I'll put the link in the description. You guys can hear my thoughts on that. And I asked for people sending him death threats. Y'all got to be kidding me. This is why I can't stand video games for the most part, man. I mean, the gaming community is it's becoming toxic, man. It's bad enough that video game journalism is a laughing stock, you know, with the Polygon Doom gameplay fiasco. My goodness, I couldn't even watch it anymore after the first 10 minutes. It was so bad. You got 90 to 95% of the reviewers are just, they're not gamers themselves. Yes, I'm questioning y'all. Deal with it. Don't know what they're doing in terms of video game reviews. Just saying whatever they want and have this political agenda. It's like, how can you expect people to take you seriously? And now you got the gaming community, like the fanboy console wars fanboys running amok, and you got PlayStation 4 fanboys threatening people left and right. And now with Sean Murray, really? Over a video game delay for No Man's Sky? Take a chill pill, folks. Stop acting so damn stupid. You guys don't realize you're giving the mainstream media more ammo to come after video games with all their might. You're not realizing it. You're not. I mean, my goodness, man. Just chill out and stop acting stupid. Use your heads for once. Common sense will go a long way. I promise you that. Scratch that. I guarantee you it would. So, and don't even get me started on the whole Uncharted 4 fanboys throwing a petition to get that Washington Post reviewer off the Metacritic score because they gave it a 4 out of 10 even though there was no score. Like I said, don't get me started. I read the article from Washington Post with the Uncharted 4 review. It was bad. I respectfully disagree. Almost every word that came that it was typed, written, whatever. It was bad. So, but I'm not gonna send them death threats for what I've heard. I better get off before I say something I'm gonna regret. Now, as for now, hold on. How is it that these people can send death threats to and act crazy, but yet you got Capcom put out Street Fighter V Incomplete Edition? They're not sending them death threats. They're not doing any crazy stuff like that. Homefront The Revolution. Do you really want me to get started on that game that is about as buggy and glitchy as the next game? More bugs than a rundown 1980s Holiday Inn hotel. I tell you that right now. Game been in development for 4 to 5 years, and yet the game still come out like that. Man, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Should be a doggone refund for that. But then again, I blame gamers for spending their hard-earned money on a game that you don't know it's gonna be good. Good thing I rented the game. That way you won't get suckered. That way you won't get punked. EA, Activision, they don't send them death threats. They don't do none of that. But when it comes to people like Sean Murray from Hello Games for No Man's Sky, you want to send them death threats and make petitions of Washington Post for Uncharted 4? Video games has become toxic. The gaming community has become so damn toxic, it's unreal. My goodness. Anyways, I like Uncharted 4. It's a good game. is the best game on the PlayStation 4, and I will never take that away from them. But to sit there and say it's the game of the year, that is reaching, it's being ridiculous. Pump the brakes. The multiplayer is a poor man's Gears of War 3 Call of Duty. That's how bad it is. The stealth elements is just garbage. Shoot, even Batman Arkham games have a better stealth elements than Uncharted, including Uncharted 4. That's the truth. The game will drag on way too long. But I want to get off the negatives. The graphics is beautiful. I love the climbing, the puzzling, and everything. You know, a little bit of Ninja Warrior and the Ghost Rider TV series type of thing. You know, solving puzzles, clues. The story, I don't want to give the story away because those who have not seen it, it would be unfair to you guys. So, that's my verdict of the game. It's good, but not the greatest of all time. Not the game of the year. It's overrated. Let's just move on from that, shall we? Okay. Now, before I get off of video games, I want to go after the Homefront The Revolution just a little bit. This, like I said, the game was in development for 4 or 5 years, and it still came out. It was still released that way. I am very, very, very disappointed in the developers and the publishers. Y'all got to make this right. Y'all have to make this right for your fans and the consumers who bought your product. If not, y'all screwed. But I'm going to say like this. I like the fact that they didn't focus on the competitive online multiplayer this time around, and I have a bad feeling the Homefront 3, we're going to see that, because a bunch of people in the gaming community crying left and right. It's going to happen. It will. Just watch. I'll move on for that now. In news, wow, the whole gorilla being killed, and I still struggle till this day. I mean, it's 50-50 with me. You know, part of me is like, they had no choice. Because if you tranquilize the gorilla, you know, it's gonna make him angry, and the animal's gonna end up killing the little boy. You know, he can't take any chances. But on the other side, you look at what happened in 1996. The gorilla and the boy they were both unharmed, and there was a happy ending. You know, but I don't know, man. And the I've heard that there are going to be charges against the parents, and I think they should. I mean, how do you let a 3 or 4-year-old child get and put themselves? How did that little boy found himself in that position? Because the parent was being lazy. That's all it come down to. So, a little bit of sports. NBA Finals started. Golden State Warriors won Game 1, 104-89. Sean Livingston, 20 points, 8 for 10 shooting. It was all about the Golden State Warriors bench. Went beast mode, 45-10, outscored Cleveland Cavaliers' bench. Do I think we're going to see that the rest of the NBA Finals? No. I'm going to have to go with Cleveland Cavaliers since I picked the Golden State Warriors not to go back-to-back champions. Yeah, I'm going to be eating crow for that. Whatever. So, I'll put the rest of the links in the description that happened this past, not this past month, but last month of May, a little bit of this week of June, and we all know that it's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles week and everything because of the big old movie, the Out of the Shadows. going to be released today, since it's 1:07 a.m. in the morning in the Eastern time zone. Yay, I'm going to go see it. So, power to the people, keep hope alive. Do I expect this movie to be great? No. Do I expect this movie to be a train wreck? No. I don't know what to expect. I really don't. So I'm just going to go into the movie with a clear mind, have not read any reviews and seen the scores, none of that. So that's a good start. And with that, what's your thoughts on today's topics? Throwing y'all a salute. I'm out. Good night.